everybody, welcome to our 1-hour Pilates workout. Go ahead and join me sitting or kneeling, and we're going to start by taking some attention into our low abs. So I just want you to see if you can just suck your tummy in and press it in towards your spine. Feel that connection, and then just go ahead and let it go. And again, pressing that tummy in towards your spine, feeling a flattening the stomach, and let it go. And then do as we inhale, pressing that tummy in, and then exhale through an open mouth as you let that belly go. And again, press that belly in. And as you exhale, don't let that belly go. Keep it there. Now inhale through the rib cage, keeping the belly engaged. And out through an open mouth. And again, inhaling through the ribs. And exhaling through an open mouth. Good, 2 more breaths like that. And exhale. And 1 more inhale. And exhale. So that connection in our low abs, we probably want to keep that through most of our class. We're going to inhale, lift our arms up. Breathing through the ribs. Exhale, let one arm drop down, and we'll take a bend into your side body. And then inhale, lift those arms up. And then exhale, bending down towards the other side. We'll stop a moment on our inhale with those arms up. As we exhale, press the shoulder blades down the back to create a nice long neck. Inhale, keep the shoulder blades there. And as we exhale, back into our side bend. Lots of space around the head. Inhale, arms up. That belly still pressing in, and exhale, bending over to the side. Inhale up. For the exhale, again, press those shoulder blades down the back. Maybe they've risen up a little bit. And inhale here, and exhale, side bend. Inhale up, and exhale, bending to the side. Good, and then resting those hands on your knees. We're going to find a very flat back. And then as we exhale, we're going to curve the spine into a C shape. Really feel the belly pressing back into the spine. Inhale into a flat back, breathing through the ribs. And then exhale, find that curve. 2 more times like that. Inhale. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Good, coming right up to hands and knees. And continuing with the inhale. This time it's an arch instead of a flat back. And exhale, finding that curve shape. Inhale as you arch. Don't let the belly drop out. It's still engaged as we arch the back and exhale, curve. And again, inhale, lift that, adjust. And exhale, curve. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Find a neutral spine. And then we're going to tuck the toes and just lift the knees slightly off the ground, activating our core a little stronger here. Keeping the breath going in through the nose and out through the mouth. Keeping the belly pressing in towards the back. And trying to breathe through our ribs. We really carry these things with us through our whole class. Good, and then lift the hips all the way up to the sky into downward facing dog. Maybe take a moment to press down 1 foot at a time. Check that you have a long neck. Just take a moment to find some movement, stretching behind the legs. And stretching the spine by lifting the tailbone up towards the ceiling. Good, and then let's try to reach both heels down to the floor. Then as you take an inhale, lift the heels And exhale, rolling into plank pose. Holding our plank. One more breath. So we're just going to lower one knee, tap it on the floor, and then lift up. Lower one knee, exhale, and inhale, lift. Exhale down, inhale, lift. Exhale down, inhale, lift. Keep that belly button facing the floor. Try not to twist the body as we lower the knee. Inhale, lift. One more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And then switching the feet, we go switch and 3 and 4. 4 more. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Into your plank pose and lift the hips up to downward facing dog. Trying to rock most of our weight back towards those heels so your arms feel like they're getting a break. If you need more of a break, then just go ahead and lower those knees down and sit the hips back. Give the arms a little shake out. We're going to inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, rolling into plank pose. And this time coming into a forearm plank. So keeping our forearms parallel, or you can always grab the wrists, makes it a little bit easier. We want to scoop that belly in and squeeze the glutes. And same thing, lowering one knee down. And lift. And down. And up. And down. Up. And down. And up. 4 more. 4. Breathing. 3. And 2. And 1. And switching out those legs. We go 1, 2, 3. Keep that upper body nice and still. 5, 6, 7, 8. And hold it there. And then gently lowering down onto your tummy. Reaching those arms and fingers, toes and fingers away from each other, finding lots of length through the spine. And just finding some more length here, lifting your right arm and your left leg up, and then reach them away from each other and gently lower down. Other side, lifting up, reaching away, and lowering down. Up, and reach, and lower, and lift, reach, and lower. Good. Hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, and try to press in one piece into your plank pose, but you can always use your knees for a little. Good. Coming back into our knee taps. One leg down and up. 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to feel that belly pressing in towards your back. 8, and then we switch. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lift the hips to downward dog or take a little break, sitting back on your heels. Inhale, heels up. Exhale, rolling through the plank pose, trying to find a fluid motion, and then coming onto our forearms. Here we go. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then gently lowering everything down onto the floor. And into our opposite arm and leg, lift and lengthen and down. And again, lift, lengthen and down. Lift and lengthen and down. And lift, lengthen and down. Good, so we're gonna keep our body on the ground and we're just gonna be moving our arms. We wanna keep our legs straight, so trying to lift your knees off the ground and squeeze your glutes, and then keeping that belly engaged, the feeling of it lifting off the ground. You can rest your forehead to the floor. Find a nice long neck and arms going forward and back and forward and back and forward and back, forward and back. We're just going to lift the head off the ground and forward and back and forward and back and 3, back and 4. Good. Holding it right here. Our face is very close to the ground. Palms are facing down. Now I want you to open your fingers wide, and then we're just going to flip the palms so they're turning up towards the ceiling, and lift the palms up towards the sky a little further, and the thumbs together. Trying to hold that as we flip our palms down and up, and down and up, down and up, and down and up, and squeeze that butt, down and up, down, up, down, up. 8 more like this. 7 and 6, 5, 4. Keep that belly pressing in. 3 and 2 and 1. Faster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold it there. And then let everything rest down. Taking one breath. Deep exhale, and then activating everything again. Try to lift those knees off the floor. Squeeze your butt, lift the belly. Head is on the floor, lifting the head up and adding the arms. Lift them as high as you can and as close together as they can. And we go down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not done yet. Keep going up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more sets of 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good. Hopefully you're feeling a little warmth through those arms. And we're just going to go ahead and flip around and make our way into a seated position. So, however you want to get there. Okay, so gently grab around your shins, lift up into a flat back. Then as we exhale, finding that curve shape in the spine. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale back. Belly pressing in, breathe in. And breathing out, we're going to lower all the way to the floor, slow motion and control. All the way down. Let go, laying your body. Good, and then we're going to come into hundreds. So feet can stay here flat on the floor for the most ease. We're taking them to tabletop or straight or out at a bit of an angle, but wherever we are, we want to feel contact of the low back on the floor, and we do that by pressing the belly button down into the spine. So select your leg position, take an inhale, exhale, lift it up, and we pump those arms as we inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, exhale, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, exhale, Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press that belly down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And rest. Good. Maybe rock those knees from side to side. Someone's using the leaf blower outside. You can hear that. Okay. So now we're going to come into single leg stretch. So one hand to our chest and one leg is straight. Lifting the head and chest off the floor. We bring it in. Exhale, exhale, inhale to switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Faster. 4, 8, 7. Exhale, switch. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Take a nice deep breath. In and out. So now we're going to add on, coming into double leg stretch. So knees are going to stay at tabletop. Never going to bring them into our chest like we did on our last exercise. So inhale here. Exhale, lift the head and chest off the ground, and then we extend both arms and legs. And then exhale, peel back to the position. Inhale, open, and exhale, lift. Remember that connection with your low back and the floor. Try to press that belly down. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Resting it in. We're going to extend the arms and legs out away from each other. Coming into a roll back. So inhale here. As we exhale, we're going to peel off the ground. Head, shoulders, everything. Trying to make a fluid motion. Reaching over those feet. Finding that C curve shape in our spine. Breathing in. As we exhale, rolling back to the floor. With precision and control. Good, and now we're going to revisit single leg stretch into double leg stretch without stopping in between. So starting with single leg stretch, we're going to do 16 of them, and then double leg stretch, we're going to do 8 of those. So lifting up, we do exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We have 8 more. 8, 7. Check that you have a long neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and last one. And rest. Good. So we're going to add on our scissors in our classic abdominal 5 series in Pilates. So straight legs, we have the exhale, exhale breath, grabbing behind the leg. Lift the head and chest up, press that belly down. We have exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, a little faster. Exhale, switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And take a deep breath in. As we exhale, arms and legs reach away from each other. Take an inhale here. And as we exhale, rolling up. And reaching over the legs, feel the belly button pressing back, inhaling. Then exhale, rolling down to the floor. Slow and control. And now we'll revisit single leg stretch, double leg stretch, and scissors. Doing 16, only 4 double leg stretch and 16 scissors. Here we go. 1 leg in, 1 leg out. Exhale, exhale, switch. 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We have 8 more left. See if you can lift those shoulders maybe a little bit more off the floor. 4, and 5, 6, 7, and 8. Legs tightly open. Exhale. 2. Keep that back pressing down. 3, 4. Into scissors. Exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7. Check down with that belly. 9, 10, 11, 13, and 16. Good. Go ahead and rest it in. Take a deep inhale. As we exhale, stretching everything out. We're going to flex the feet. Inhale. Exhale, peeling it up. Trying for a fluid motion. Reaching over those legs, find that C curve shape. Inhaling here. Exhale, scoop that belly. Rolling down. You can always add more breaths if you need. Control every little movement. And now coming into leg lifts and lowers. So you can tuck your hands under your hips for a little more ease, or go ahead and take them behind your head. So we never want to lose the connection with our low back in the ground as we lower our legs. So we lower. Inhale, down, 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 and exhale. Lift, lift, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Inhale. And exhale. We can add a chest lift if we would like. Inhale. And keep the elbows open. 2 more. Breathe in. And out. And our last one. Inhale. And exhale. Rest Press those knees in. Deep breath in. Exhale, stretching it away. Flexing the feet. Breathe in. Exhale, peel off the floor. Scoop that belly. Keeping the feet flexed as we reach over our feet, pressing the belly button back towards the spine. Breathe in. And then exhale, scoop the belly. Always try to start the exhales with the breath or with the pressing in of the belly. Obviously, we're starting our exhales with the breath. Lower down. So let me re-say that. Try to start your exhales by pressing your belly in. There we go. So now revisiting the 4 things that we've done. Single leg stretch, double leg stretch, scissors, and then leg lifts and lowers. We're going to do 8 of the single leg stretch and scissors, and then 4 of the double leg stretch and lifts and lowers. Not stopping between anything. Here we go. One knee in, one knee out. Exhale, exhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, switch. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Knees in. We open and together. Out and in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale to scissors. 8 and 7. Maybe pull that leg in a little closer. And 4. Lift the chest a little higher. 3 and 2 and 1. Good leg lifts. Head can stay up or down. 1 and up. And 2 and up. 3 and down. And 4 and lift and rest. Inhaling here. Exhaling, stretch it out. Inhale to prepare. Exhale to roll up with pointed feet, so point those toes. And now we're going to find a flat back, trying to make a V shape with our body. Hold it there. Press those shoulder blades down the back so we have a long neck. Press the belly in. Inhale. Exhale, scoop the belly, roll through the C curve, and roll back to the floor. Okay, now we'll come into our twists. So one knee is at tabletop, the other leg is going to be straight, hands behind our head. So take that one leg down, glue the back, inhale, lift the head and chest. As you exhale, twist towards that knee. Inhale to the center, switch. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Keep those elbows open. Exhale. Inhale. When you twist, try to bring that rib up towards your thigh. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. And out. And in. And out. Inhale. Exhale. Press that belly down as much as you can. A little quicker. We go exhale, switch. Exhale, switch. We have 8 more. 8, 7, 6. Lift the ribs. 4, 3. Open the elbows. 2, 1. And rest. Take an inhale. Your exhale, we stretch out on the mat. Inhale to prepare, flex the feet. Exhale, rolling up. Then finding that V shape again with flex. Shoulders pressing down the back, belly pressing in. Feel those toes up towards the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, scoop the belly through that C curve shape and we roll down. And now we add on our twist to everything. So 8 of everything except 4 of leg lifts and lowers and double leg stretch. Go for precision and control. I'm going to slow it down this time so we can really focus on technique like belly pressing down, lower back, long neck, all that stuff are straight, legs straight when they should be. The more that we work proper technique and mechanics, the stronger that we'll get. So starting with our single leg stretch, a bit of a slower pace. Here we go. Exhale, exhale, inhale. Exhale, exhale, inhale. And 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Knees in. We open and together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And 4th one. Onto scissors. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Inhale. 3, 4, 5, 6, checking with that belly. 7, 8, legs to the sky. Down, exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Into twist. Exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Exhale. Inhale, exhale. And last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Rest those knees into the chest. Nice work. Our inhale stretches our arms and legs away from each other. Point those feet, and our exhale lifts us up. And again, find that V shape with the body. Maybe you're finding a little more depth here as we stretch out behind the legs. Go ahead and let those hands go. And then we can find a curve, but trying to maintain that length that we found in the waist. Take 2 breaths here. Then roll up through the spine. Taking feet flat to the floor and grabbing behind the knees. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, find the C curve shape. Roll about halfway back, and then we're going to lift our knees up. So our toes are just hovering off the floor, not too high, wherever feels good for you. We're going to come into some twists with our legs floating off. If it's too much, you can always just lower those feet down. So take our arms into that genie position, really holding that core strong as we twist to one side and twist to the other because our legs are floating off the floor. We have a little less stability here. So really finding strength in the core to stabilize the body. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, exhale. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Grab behind the legs, lowering the feet down, staying right where we are. Press that belly in a little more. Exhale, lower back at teensy bit. Inhale, hold it here. Press that belly in. Exhale, lower back at teensy bit. Inhale. As you exhale, think forehead to knees, curling up, and then finding that flat back. Good. This time, stretching the legs out. Point the feet. Inhale here. Exhale, scoop that belly, curving the spine, rolling back about halfway. And again, finding those genie arms and coming into our twist. Twist and twist. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And arms forward. Inhale here. Exhale, reaching up. And into our flat back. Good. Let's come onto our side for a bit of leg work. So lining up our hips and upper body with the back of our mat and feet straight out to that front corner. Press that belly in and coming into front kicks. So both feet are flexed here. We go exhale, exhale, and inhale, sweep it back. Exhale, exhale, inhale, back. We have 4 more. 4. Think that belly's pressing in as we scoop that foot forward. And our 4th one. Good. Placing that foot right on top with the pointed foot, and we lift up and we turn the knee so it's facing overhead and bring it down. Lift it up and turn that leg and down. 3. Press that belly in. 4. And 5. And 6. 2 more. 7. And 8. Coming back into our front kicks. Flex that foot. Flex, flex, and swing back and point. Try not to let this big motion with our leg affect our upper body. Staying nice and stable and strong. 4 more. And 6. And 7. Last one, 8. And this time with the flex foot, but same thing, lifting up and rotating that leg. 1. And 2. And exhale. Exhale, lift. 4 more. 5. And 6. And 7. And 8. Good. And then pointing both feet. And we come into passe, extend, and bend, and down. Lift, extend, and bend, and down. And lift, extend, and bend, and down. So try not to let that hip roll back, extend, and bend, and down. I need a constant reminder here. Bend, and down. Lift, extend, bend, and down. Lift, extend, bend, And last one, lift, extend, bend, and down. Go ahead and flex those feet again. Lift that top leg just a little bit up. We're going to turn those toes down towards the floor. And we go down and up. 2, 3, 4. Press that belly in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift and hold it right there. Take it about halfway on the way in front of your face is where we're going. So halfway there. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Strong through the bottom leg. 6, 7, 8. Hold it there. Now going all the way. We're trying to make it in front of our face or in line with our hip. And down. Up. 2, 3. Keep that hip stacked. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Return it. Point the toe and find about a medium-sized circle, one direction. 2, 3, 4. Breathing. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Reverse the circle. 7, 6, 5. Tummy in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And flex the foot, and again, turning it down. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Halfway, and 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's burning. 5, 6, 7, 8, and all the way for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. We'll plant that foot, maybe give a little massage there. Planting that foot in front to work the inner thigh of our other leg. Go ahead and flex and just slow lifts. Up as high as you can and down. 2. We're doing 16. 3. Breathing. 4. And 5. You can always rest the head down if the neck is getting tired. But if you do rest it down, maintain lots of space between the chin and the chest. And lift. And up. And down. Think of a nice controlled lift and not a kick. And then check that that knee is really straight. The thought to me of stretching the back of the knee always helps to straighten. Last 2. Lift. Good. And then hold it up nice and high. Small lift. 16, 15, 14, 13. Think you're lifting the arch of the foot to the sky. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're just going to go ahead and shift on over to the other side. So stacking those hips, pressing the belly in, maintaining a long neck into our front kicks. Exhale, exhale, point it back. Exhale, exhale, point. On every front, try to scoop that belly in a little more. Have that be a reminder. And 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Good, laying it right on top with the pointed foot. We lift up and we rotate that knee over our heads. and down. And a reminder to keep those hips stacked. And 3, and 4, 5. Check in with the shoulders. Are they pressing down to make a long neck? And 7, and 8. Coming back into our front kicks, flexing the feet. Exhale, exhale means scoop the belly. Inhale, back. Scoop, scoop, and back. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Good, and then flexing the foot on top, coming into our large kicks. Let me rephrase that. Large lifts with stacked hips. 2, tummies in. 3, and 4, and 5, and 6. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And 8. And then we're going to go ahead and point both feet, and we bend that knee up towards the sky, lift it up, take it back down, and stretch it out. 2, bend, and straighten. And 3, extend, and bend, and stretch. Check those hips. 4, and 5, tummies in. 6, and 7, and our last one, 8. And then we get into flexed feet. Lift it up slightly, turn the toes down. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go about halfway. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And right in front of that hip or the nose. 1, 2, but keep those hips stacked. Tummy in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And taking it back, and we point that foot, and we find medium circles. 1. Use that center to stabilize your body so that leg doesn't make you waddle around. 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and reverse your circle. 1, and then check in with the neck. 2, is it long? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Flex the foot, turn it down. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Move it forward. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And rest. Good. I feel like when we know it's coming, it's not as hard. Okay, go ahead and plant that foot. Our inner thigh lifts. We go 1, and 2, as high as you can. 3, get it right at the top so you really feel that inner thigh engaged. 5, 6, that last centimeter. 7 and 8. We have 8 more. 9, 10, and 11. Check in with the upper body, chest lifted, long neck, shoulders down. And 16, lift it up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and rest. Good. Roll on to your stomach. Knees apart, toes together, just doing 16 small lifts. We're going to press up because our abs are really engaged now. They should be nice and strong from all the work we did earlier. So working in an extended position, protecting our backs by keeping our tummies nice and strong. Or we can always rest the head down if there's any back issues. So lifting up, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, the sensation of lifting the belly button off the mat. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. Take those legs wide. We're going to press into plank pose. And then lift the hips to downward facing dog. Good. Rolling back into plank. You can hold your plank or come with me for 4 tricep push-ups. And down. And up. And down. And up. And 3. And 4. Good. Lift those hips. We're going to walk the hands up to the feet. We're going to do a standing hip stretch. So inhale here, and then exhale, roll it up. When we stand up, we're working with an engaged core, long neck and spine. So just go ahead and cross one foot, ankle over that above the knee, belly in. Go ahead and bend that leg and sit those hips back like you're sitting back into a chair. You should start to feel a stretch on the outside of that hip there. The further down you go, the more stretch. So staying here or reaching the hands down to the floor. To increase the stretch, you can wrap that foot around, feeling very secure there, and then let the hips drop even more. Good, 2 more breaths. And then trying to come out of it with some control. And then we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. So crossing that leg over, finding some balance. And then sitting the hips back like the tailbone is reaching into a chair. We'll keep this foot flexed. Chest reaching towards the floor, staying here. Or let those hands slide down. Wrap the foot around the tricep. And then let those knees bend more. Trying to stretch out the spine, long neck. And last breath. And come on. Good, and then come on to the back of your mat. Find that good posture, ears stacked over shoulders, shoulders stacked over hips. A deep breath in. As we exhale, roll it down. And then walking it in to our plank pose. We're going to do 2 tricep push-ups and then come into side plank. So going down and up, down and up. Coming into our side plank. Taking that top foot and stacking it up, we're going to lift the leg 4 times. So we go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keep the leg lifted as we come back into our plank pose. And 2 tricep push-ups. 1 and 2. Good. Putting that foot down and then walking it back in. Remember what way you just went. Exhale, roll up. Inhale, stack those ears over the shoulders. Exhale, roll it back down. Walking it out to our plank, starting with our 2 tricep push-ups. And then opening into side plank on your other side. Stack that top foot. We lift for 4 and 3, 2, and 1. Lift, hold it, and rotate. And 2 more push-ups. 1 and 2. Foot down, walking it back in. Inhaling here. Exhale, rolling it up. Inhale. Exhale, roll it down. And walking it out. This time, taking our hands wide, thumbs on the mat, fingers off, coming to some wide elbow push-ups to get into that chest. Inhale down, exhale lift. Inhale, exhale, and 4. Walking it in. Deep inhale, exhale, roll it up. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Coming into our last set. And walk it out. Another set of our wide elbow push-ups. Inhale, exhale, 2, 3, and 4. In it in. And roll it up. Inhale, lift that chest. Good, step out to wide legs. Just finishing with a small stretch. And tabletop over. Let it go all the way. Arc those hips over the toes. And then walking over to one side into a lunge. Everything should feel pretty strong now and lengthened. Go ahead and let the knee drop. Stay in here or just take one breath as we lift those arms to the sky. And exhale, take them down. And then just walking it over into a lunge on your other leg. Starting with our knee lifted, find the length and the spine. Go ahead and lower that knee down. Stay here. Or inhale, lift those arms above the head. And exhale. Rotating back into our straight legs, wide with parallel feet. Grab those elbows, let your body hang. Now we can let those shoulders drop to the ears. Sway a little from side to side. And then clasping the hands behind the back. Take a nice shoulder stretch to finish off. And gently release those arms. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, heel toe those feet, glue them together or underneath your hips. Inhale and exhale. Press the belly in as we roll up to our good posture to finish. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed class and that you'll join me again.